Podcast Network. This is the Lifestyle Live Podcast.
Faces you know and a team you can trust. Stories that form your heart. Lifestyle Live. Lifestyle Live.
Calling all fans of history and true crime. For the first time, the play And I Will Follow will take center stage at the Phoenix Theater in Indianapolis. On this Lifestyle Live podcast episode, we learn Joseph Werner, a veteran newspaper reporter from Chicago, investigates a harrowing crime where a former member of an Amish community confesses to the shocking murder of his wife and 3 children in a small town in Illinois during the early 1900s. Director Tim Ocel and actor Mark Goetzinger tell us about this true story, the challenges of one actor playing multiple characters, and what audience members can fully expect. This is the Lifestyle Live podcast on the All Indiana Podcast Network.
Lifestyle Live. Lifestyle Live.
Well, these guys are here because if you are a history and maybe a true crime buff, boy, do we have the show for you. We have director Tim Ocel and actor Mark Goetzinger. They're here from the Phoenix Theater to tell us all about the play, And I Will Follow. And I'd asked you before, like, is this based on a true story? Perhaps loosely?
Yes.
Perhaps?
Not even loosely.
Not even that.
No, we're the facts in the play are the facts that happened. 1900.
Yeah, let's tell everybody, because this is an interesting story.
It happened in 1900 in Tremont, Illinois, which Mark is from that area.
From that area. I grew up in that
where
entrance.
is Tremont nearby? Because I'm from Illinois as well.
It's in central Illinois. Do you know where Peoria is?
Yes, I do.
It's basically across the Illinois River from Peoria, just a few miles.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this was back in the 1900s?
It was 1900. And then the trial was in 1901. And this farmer, Sam Mosier, murdered his wife and his 3 kids.
Wow.
Ezra, Benjamin, and an unnamed baby. The baby was 8 months.
Oh my goodness.
Hadn't been named yet, shot them. He was a member of the Apostolic Christian Church and had been, can I do spoilers?
Don't do spoilers.
Not too much.
But this was national. It was national headline news. I mean, this was
For months.
For months. We have found, and you can go online and research Sam Mosier murder stuff, and all kinds of articles will come up, headlines will come up about that. And so the character, it's a one-person play.
Yeah, this is one actor, multiple characters.
That's right.
Interesting.
Yes. And so he's playing a newsman, Joseph Werner, who is a newsman from Chicago sent to cover the trial.
Okay.
And so there is an intersection that happens with the murder, the Sam Mosier murder, and his personal life. So things open up in him, and you find out stuff about Mr. Werner, even as he's investigating the murder itself.
What is this like for you to play these multiple characters? It gives me a laugh.
Yes, we need that, Bob. We need that.
It is a tremendous challenge.
Yeah.
And it is a wonderful challenge.
Wow, so you embrace that.
Well, yeah.
He's like, kind of.
The play was written by Bennett Ayers, and he really wrote it in the last 2 years. We've been working on it. And I approached him about writing a play, and I gave him a book called So Many Fragile Things by Amy Kinzer-Steidinger.
Yeah.
And it's the book about the Mosier murders. And so he came up with the idea of having a reporter. Now the reporter is fictional.
Okay.
And he comes into this murder trial to cover the trial, to cover the story. Right. Now, there would have been reporters from Chicago there because they came from all over the country.
Right.
So,
what has been the most challenging part for you?
Well, memorization.
I guess.
It's about 90 minutes. It's 90 minutes long, so there's that.
Yeah.
I think because it's one set, we decided to put it into a boarding house room where the newsman is kind of holed up in this room. So to stage the whole thing, including the trial, because he plays both attorneys, both the defending and the prosecuting attorney. All that language of the lawyers is taken from the actual trial.
And real quick, has this ever been performed / seen?
No. It's a world premiere. World premiere.
And what made you decide we're going to do this one?
Well, I liked it because I think it's a really good brain.
Yeah.
The play talks about God a lot and the search for God and what is the meaning of God in relationship to a murder happening in terms of personal life, in terms of a hurricane in Galveston, all these things. And so I liked it because of that.
Yeah, and it references a number of things that were going on and that were happening at that time. And it brings them all together in a very. Ben's a great writer.
Yeah.
He brings it all together in a very interesting, fascinating way.
Well, I am fascinated. Yeah. I look forward to perhaps seeing this one. We thank you both so much for being here. Thank you for taking
You're very welcome.
this
for having
us. We appreciate it.
Lifestyle Live. Lifestyle Live.
From the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the Lifestyle Live Podcast. Thank you for listening. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe to this podcast wherever you get your podcasts. And connect for even more on Facebook and at lifestylelive.tv.
Faces you know and a team you can trust. Stories that form